Are you gonna conform to the norm or are you gonna be a whore?
I'll be a whore, I've been one all my life.
Trats, my blowjobber is broken. A local sexual deviant was heard screaming out his bedroom window in the early hours of the morning after it was severely reported that sex was refused from him and the only way he'd get some action was from mechanical products available at Mommy Incorporated. And if you think for 1 second we stock fake shit, then you are out of your mind on drugs.
I am in the drugs game danger zone. I wanna take my best friend naked home.
The less attention that is paid to you today, the more stories we can report.
Report to Officer Dickwad. A group of trainee soldiers were believed to have heard echoing through their bedrooms through the aircom after Officer Dickwad screamed through the microphone in his office he was in an awful fucking mood, and it was believed to be in direct retaliation to the fact that Jamie was alone and trying to finger his bone, and Officer Dickwad didn't like this because no one should be fingering themselves on his watch.
Simon says jump off a cliff. A local delinquent was heard shouting at the brainless kids in the schoolyard at lunchtime. Unfortunately, the school wasn't situated anywhere near a cliff, so the kids had to go hiking, and when they reached the cliffs of Hank, they all jumped off in a single line and all fell to their deaths. And that is that the delinquent wasn't even remanded in custody because he had said it in a menacing and humorous tone, and if the kids couldn't pick up on that, then they deserved to die.
What? How dare you even fucking think about naming a bunch of cliffs after yourself when it was rightfully mine to name? I would never let you name a bunch of cliffs. Those cliffs by law should be called Cliffs of Mommy, and only the brainless and deluded will go there and expect them to be called Cliffs of Hank. I am so annoyed with you right now. If there was a murderer on the loose, I'd open the window and ask him to come in here and perform his magic, and ask him to come home and give our house a cleansing to make sure that all your little friends staying over got murdered too, because I am fucking sick of it. I tell you, I've had it up to here.
Oh, you've had it, have you? Had it up to your tits? Well, you haven't had it long enough then, because in my eyes, if you're not on the verge of suicide, you haven't had enough of it. You would only ever want me to be a silly old freak, but that's not how it works, and the Cliffs of Hank sued it right to the ground. I think if you were to claim legal ownership of the cliffs, the judges would have you rename it the Clits of Mommy.
The Clits of Mommy? The what of Mommy? Did you just say the Clits of Mommy? Who the fuck gave you permission to talk about my clits?
Oh, so you admit that you have more than one clit?
No, I do not, you fucking whore. Shut your fucking mouth before I dump you.
Dump me? Where the fuck are you gonna dump me?
In the Hudson River.
You're the ultimate whore, you know that.
Are you gonna salve it at the thought of me getting anal beads on a Monday night?
No, bitch, I don't wanna hear about you and your sheer fucking anals.
Well, that's too bad, because me and my sheer anals are gonna be just fine.
The third degree? Sew up your pussy and take the trash out, bitch. Police. A local mother was heard yelling out the bedroom window in a demanding manner. Unfortunately, all her kids had left her, and because she was bedbound, people had to do things for her, and because no one had done anything for her in a year, she started to waste away. First, she died, and secondly, she decomposed, so in effect it was her ghosts that were doing all the scream and shouting and demanding in anals.
You really do love anal, don't you, Hank?
Anal, cherry popping anals.
Boy child, what's wrong with you?
Girl, mommy, shut up.
Stirp Turken Termilark Third Earlerverly Wormer and Deserve Thir Respect Third Ergert.
Worry about your stupid speech impediment before you go on stage.
I'll worry about mine when you worry about yours.
Bert erdern't herverspercher murdermernt.
I think you do.
Erdern't.
Yerder.
Mer herverspercher murdermernt Bert your eslert.
Word.
Slurt.
Your Burke.